Hey, this is Mark at the Motor City Comic Con. I have a treat for you. I'm here with social influencer, the one true Nerd King, Phil Taylor. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How about you, brother?
I'm doing great.
Yeah.
So tell me, what kind of reaction do you get when you tell people that you are a social media influencer?
I get a lot of bullshit. No, it's I don't know. It's a really weird thing to try and answer when people ask about it or they notice it about me. I'm just a guy that likes to talk about comics and hang out online. So I don't really consider myself an influencer. I just have a lot of friends. So I don't know. I don't really know how to describe it other than that. I just have a lot of friends. So that's the blessing.
How did you get started doing the One True Nerd King Instagram account?
I actually was doing a kind of like a partnership with somebody else working in comics, and he said, Phil, you're a behind-the-scenes guy. You're a behind-the-scenes guy. Be the behind-the-scenes guy. I'm the face people trust. I'm the face people want to talk to. So you let me do that, and you stay in the background. And I kind of took that personally. I mean, this is a face for radio, but at the end of the day, I believe I could do a good job. So I just kind of dared myself and just said, you know what? I'm going to make my own profile, skip this whole thing about just being in the background. I'm going to make my own profile. And, 115,000 more followers later, I think I won. But at the end of the day, it was really just trying to figure it out, and it was kind of an I told you so. Like, I can do this. It's not rocket science. You don't have to be a beautiful guy or girl to do these things. Just have to have a sense of humor, be genuine, and get out there and have fun. And that's what worked.
Now, how did Darren Watts reach out to you from the Fantastic Collection to help him with this amount of comics?
Darren didn't reach out to me. I reached out to Darren. I saw the commercial online for selling Superman, and I have a YouTube channel with my friend Theo, and we were kind of just talking. I showed him this preview. I'm like, I want to reach out to this guy, and I want to talk to him, because the reason I got into comics in general was because of my daughter and the things I went through with her, and the entire story seemed so much bigger than comics. I felt like it was something I really needed to talk about. I really need to be a part of and have a conversation and tell other people about. And at the time, he hadn't done an interview with anybody else. He hadn't worked with anybody else, hadn't thought about doing interviews. So I reached out, I convinced him to come on our show, and we just started talking. We started talking about the things that got us into collecting, the things that keep us in there. And it was just a happy accident. It was a happy accident. We became friends. I live nearby. I'm on the west side of the state, so I can come over here to the east side a little bit more quickly. And we became friends, and I started working with the sales side of things, coming out, helping move books a few times. And yeah, it's been a great relationship. It's been more of a friendship, I'd say, than anything. But I've been blessed to get to know the entire group and crew and all the amazing people here, and just made new friends. So
you've been doing the live auctions. Do you got any plans for any upcoming auctions?
I do have some additional plans for. They're unfortunately not with Fantast, but I do have my own with Elite Comics, and we've got some with Golden Age Guru, with Comic Spot, with goodness gracious, a lot of other different creators on Instagram. But we do that with Elite Comics 11. So we've started to kind of expand our horizons a little bit and working a little bit more on that side of things, but not as many sales. I like to do conversations. I like to do this. This is kind of more of what I like to do rather than just selling comics. It's fun, but you guys go through a lot more work. And I see that, and I see the packaging and the shipping and all the craziness, and I was just like, no, that's so busy for me, I just can't handle it. And so I decided to stick to this kind of stuff. I'm going to try and stay in this lane.
Where can people find you? What are your social media accounts?
So I am One True Nerd King with underscores in between on Instagram, on Twitch, on YouTube. I'm pretty much everywhere. I am expanding to other markets a little bit more heavily in YouTube this summer. But a lot of good things going on, no complaints. But you can find me there. Just search One True Nerd King, look for Phil Taylor. I've got my check marks. I'm verified on everything. So you'll know it's me if you see a check.
Phil, we look forward to your future endeavors, and we really appreciate talking to you. And
No, it's an honor. Appreciate it.
this is Mark at the Motor City Comic Con.